Hello everybody, welcome to Ben's Brick Designs. I'm Ben and today I'm joined by Beth.
Hi!
I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Happy Thursday. We're going to be building together tonight, but mostly Beth is going to be building in the build space, so I hope you guys enjoy a little different perspective on the build, the hobby, all this kind of stuff. Beth is also going to probably talk about a little bit her experience with Brick Rodeo.
Yes, as a Brick Rodeo virgin.
Yeah. So as always, make sure to let us know how how delayed is this? It's very delayed.
Starting on mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, Missy. How are you? Yep. Let us know how the audio and the video and everything is. So yeah, we'll get building.
Hi.
So Beth is going to build the 3-in-1 dogs set.
Okay. There. Sorry, guys. I'm not used to.
And I'm going to be building a baby dinosaur off over here.
So, question: is that only the top chat, or do we see all of the chat?
I'm not big enough to have a top and sub chat.
Oh, so it's.
I'd be lucky to get 4 people in here tonight.
Maybe I'll bring more in.
No. Well, I mean, if you.
Hey.
Maybe, yeah, sure.
Hey.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
So let's get to building.
All right.
Everything looks good. Sounds good. Cool. We got the mic in the middle here, so if it doesn't pick up, we'll adjust as we go.
First step is figuring out how to open the box.
So the beer tonight, now that we're 30 seconds or more in, we got a Shiner Cheer. It's a holiday beer, but for some reason they had a bunch out. I guess Christmas in July or something. It's not one of my favorites, but it's still pretty good for a Shiner.
You said we can't see who's in or who's watching.
So it used to be, well, not who's in, but it used to be this little thing up here would say how many.
Have a count.
Yeah.
But we don't have.
But it stopped working. So I don't know. We only really know by if somebody says something.
Yeah. So if you're in, say hi. So should we talk about my experiences as a Brick Rodeo virgin?
Yes.
So this was my first year to actually go to the entire thing. I would go for like an hour or 2.
Be careful when you talk while handling those bags because they make a lot of noise. No, it's okay.
So I get to choose which one I want to do. Okay. So I had, I would go and keep Ben kind of company on his breaks and stuff, and would go around.
Help unload.
Yeah, would go around and view the exhibition room. But I never really stayed and participated in anything. Mm-hmm. Although I did do a panel one time, funny enough, as companions of Lego addicts. We called it COLA. Mm-hmm. So this was really my first full rodeo.
Should have gone to this is my first rodeo.
Yeah, I didn't go to that. I don't remember why. I feel like there was something else going on. So
I feel like having somebody there to kind of set a schedule and tell you what's going on and everything.
Yeah.
Hello, Bev. How are you?
Hello.
That's Missy's mom.
I think this is the one I'm going to do. Or this is the main one, right?
That's the main one.
It's the main one. So it was my first time actually going, and I had way more fun than I thought it would.
Yep.
No offense to anybody. But I had a blast. Any questions about my first experiences? Or?
So, I know we had a lot of Lego Masters there, and we've been watching Lego Masters. We're about 3 episodes behind now, but
2.
Somebody keeps checking on who wins and who loses, so we at least know.
Yeah.
Pull it apart
from here. Okay.
Well, not like that. You're gonna go like that, and pieces are gonna go everywhere.
Are you saying like this?
Kind of like dual your hands.
This is a bad sign when I can't
You
even
just like,
open the bag. Yeah.
So yeah, we've been watching mostly because, and Beth and Missy know Justin.
Yes.
Justin's been our
reason
to watch it.
I wouldn't even say,
beginning.
but yeah, mostly it was 100% because of Justin.
Right.
Because we absolutely adore Justin. So we had started watching it. I am also a huge fan of Will Arnett, so I don't know why I haven't been watching this entire time.
Will Arnett, because of Arrested Development,
Yes.
the podcast you listen to.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was in the Lego movie as Batman. So
Yes.
that's arguably one of the. I mean, I guess Lego Masters may have tried to get Morgan Freeman or Chris Pratt or whoever.
Could you
else.
imagine if Morgan Freeman hosted it?
That would actually be.
Could you imagine?
It would be more like a Bob Ross show where everything's very calm.
Like, I love Will Arnett, but I almost want that, like, alternative reality.
Right.
I want that different timeline where Morgan
You're going to have about 2 hours left to build your build.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. That would be
Not going to change anything. If you're feeling stressed, we're going to give you another 2 hours.
Yeah. That would be freaking phenomenal.
That was a terrible Morgan Freeman.
I mean, I think it was okay. So that was one of the reasons. Well, the whole reason I went was because Ben does this year after year. And I'm always like, oh, it's only going to be 4 days. Even when it's in Austin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, it's only going to be 4 days. But I get so bored and lonely here that I'm like, I don't want to go 4 days without seeing him. Like, especially if he's going to be all the way in Sugarland. And considering the weather that we had here, I am very happy with that decision because I would have been panicked here by myself.
Yeah.
With all that weather.
Especially not knowing if I had just texted and said, oh, we lost power at the hotel, you would have been freaked.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Morgan Freeman would be a good host. Yes. Agreed. Absolutely. Again, I want that time. I want to live in that timeline.
I don't have a very deep voice. Can't do a good Morgan Freeman.
So that's
You got to open up that other bag of parts too. Oh. That's all bag one.
Oh, okay. So that is the main reason I went. Was because I didn't want to be alone all weekend. But the extra frosting on the cake was that there were a lot of Lego Masters folks there. And even though... Where can I put these?
In the open box.
Which open box?
The box that this came in. Yeah.
I mean...
it's a family channel.
I know, sorry.
It's a family channel as I drink my beer.
Yeah, Ben. So that was like a nice little surprise because even though we initially were just watching it for Justin, who's still my favorite contestant and always will be.
You got really involved.
I did. I got way more involved than I thought I would. Like, I really, really got attached to some of the people there. Like, I didn't think I was going to, but they just are all you can see why, they got chosen. Like, they're all really big personalities. And the thing that's so amazing, I realize that most people watching this probably went and probably had an opportunity to talk to them. But one of the things that was so incredible to me is that I feel like you expect people on reality TV to be fake to an extent. And I feel like that was not the case for them. I mean, obviously we knew, because we know Justin, and if there's someone watching here that doesn't know Justin and has been watching Lego Masters, let me tell you that he is genuinely that good of a person.
Yeah, he's like that.
100%. There is he was not putting on a show. He's just a freaking amazing guy. But for some reason, I just assumed that everyone else was putting on a show.
Yeah.
And then, of course, one of the first people I got to meet was John, who was Justin's partner, who, Ben, you knew already. Right?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
In past, as much as you can know somebody who also displays at a convention.
Right. But he knew right away who you were when I was like, "Oh, I'm Ben Rollman's."
I think that helps that I was a chair and that I was around helping set things up.
Yeah.
So he probably, and he's in a Dallas lug, so he probably has seen emails and stuff from me or whatever.
But again, like one of the most genuine people I've ever met, and that was one of the things that I wondered too, is like, okay, I know Justin is that genuine, but is John really like that genuine? And absolutely, like, just a great guy. So that was exciting to get to meet the Lego Masters folks. I actually I told you this, right? I ran into I ran into Anne, Luke's mom, after the panel. In the bathroom.
Yeah.
And had a nice conversation with her. And she, I was telling her that my husband's the builder, I'm not really the builder. And that we had joked around about me going on Lego Masters with you. But I'm like, but I would be terrible, I'd just get in the way. And she was like,
this is after she had tripped and fallen and
bless her heart.
Spilled everything everywhere.
Yeah, she's such a good sport. So, long story short, too late probably. We had a really good conversation, and she really encouraged me. She's like, if you want to start building, she gave me tips on and showed me some of her first builds and stuff, because I guess she had never really done much before this. I think Luke is the primary builder probably.
Oh yeah, he's an engineer and an architect. And some he's on that track in school.
Hi, Dusty Bricks.
Dusty Brick. What's up, mate? Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in.
Was that someone in the lug?
Nope. Okay. He's in Australia.
Oh, okay. Well, hello.
There's a good Australian contingent of Lego streamers.
Look at you being international.
Yeah. There's some.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's always this it's 8 a.m. in the morning, and they're checking out what people are doing at night. Yeah. And during the day, for me, I'll be checking out what everybody does that very evening. So it rotates. The ones I can't quite get are the UK people, because it's 2 in the morning right now for them. So. Okay,
so I have a question already.
Sure.
Oh, never mind. My question was answered. The pages were stuck together. I was like, I don't understand. I feel like there were 5 steps. But I did have a chance to talk with Luke as well, and I had told him that you were impressed with his builds, and he was just like, thank you so much. He was,
Ben Rollman really likes
your builds. But I was like, my husband, no, it wasn't that.
He does.
It's just, I was like, my husband is the builder, and he's been doing this for a while, and he's been really impressed with a lot of your builds, and I think it meant a lot to him.
I was impressed with the Batmobile. That was it.
Wasn't the Batmobile, it was...
Or the Bat Truck.
The Bat Truck, yeah.
Hey, kiddo, you're going to knock the lamp over if you're not careful.
But it was just so fun, and we got to talk to all of the Lego Masters that were there. Sorry. This is where I'm always...
This is excruciatingly slow. I love it.
It is. I'm sorry. I'm sort of new to this.
You are new to this.
I am. I'm going to actually put something on my Facebook really quick, just to say we're streaming now.
Go ahead.
Unprofessional?
No, that's fine. You should have done it 15 minutes ago. Give people enough time to get in here. But you do you.
But so that was definitely, like I said, I did not go because Lego Masters people were going to be there.
But it was
the icing.
A bonus.
Yeah.
I think it was about 30% of why you were going. I think.
No, because I didn't know they were going to be there when I said I wanted to go.
Ever since Lego Masters has started, they've gone to conventions. That's how they...
But I didn't know that because I haven't been...
There's a whole lot you didn't know.
There is a whole lot I didn't know.
So a lot of the weekend was explaining terminology.
Yes. Quiz me on the terminology and see if I can get any of it.
I will in a second.
Okay. But for anyone that went and got to meet some of the Lego Masters, I know you guys can confirm that they were just all very, very nice people. And And I mean, some of them, like, you knew already because there's so many people in Austin, or not in Austin, but in Texas that are on this season.
Mm-hmm.
And that have been on in previous seasons too. Like, because they have people from previous seasons.
Yep. Well, one of them was a co-chair for the convention, who is also the ambassador for the Houston log, Tim Howell. Tim. One of the Tims. Yeah, he's just kind of been a fixture of the Texas lugs for a while. And to have him on Lego Masters was kind of like, well, that's kind of cool. Good for Tim, you know. So. Yeah.
So,
at 11.
Yeah, Bev said they were nice. Yeah, they were super, super nice, Bev.
Dusty would like to know how many sets you've built.
I have built maybe about 3. I mean, it hasn't been that many. I built a couple on here with you.
Yeah, I think we built a flower or something.
Yeah. Oh, but one of the ones that I built was actually one that we won at a silent auction.
It was.
It was a silent auction, yeah. At a silent auction at the convention. And little did I know, it was designed by Louis Saladrigas. I don't know if I'm saying that correct. And I built it was a little monkey, and it was fantastic. It's so cute, and it was a fun build. And I posted it on Instagram, and I tagged him in it because it had his Instagram information there. And I asked Ben, I'm like, is it like it would be good for me to tag him, right? And he was like, oh yeah, like if you're building something of his, then. So I tagged him in it, and he sent me a message.
Here's my phone number.
Yeah. He sent me a message.
You're staying at this hotel.
On Instagram. Yeah, did not text me. He sent me a message on Instagram and said, hey, I'm still at Rodeo. If you want to come by, I can sign the little tile for you. I used that right? It was a tile? Yes. And he did. So, but he was a Lego Masters.
And I just signed, like, it was a 2x6 tile. And like, he wrote in really fine marker, kind of a long message, and then his signature after. I'm like, wow, you really pushed the envelope on that.
It was very sweet. And then I got a picture with him, and he was very nice. He was on Lego Masters Season 4. Mm-hmm. But here's the kind of fun thing, is that I kind of want to bring a mock to the convention next year. Which...
Better get started.
I know. Well, you got to help me with that.
No. It's not Ben's own creation. It's my own creation.
Yeah, but I have no idea what the heck I'm doing.
You still want to do the mosaic?
I do. I want to do a mosaic of my dog, my Allie.
Your dead dog.
Yeah, which Ben thinks is depressing, but you know.
There's a very uplifting look at somebody's dead dog.
I mean,
in Lego form.
So this is where...
So not many. So this represents, you can count a handful.
Yeah.
You can count on one hand how many sets she's built.
Yeah.
But it made my heart very happy when we got back to the hotel room that night. And she's like, I think I'm going to build that little monkey set. I'm like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
And I have been suffering from hurt ribs this whole time. And I could go to about 4 o'clock, and then I was like, I'm done. I can't stand anymore. I have to go lay down and put a heating pad on it. So I brought a heating pad with me to Sugarland. And so you get back to the hotel, it's hot, you get out all your clothes, you're just sitting there like in your underwear watching the Weather Channel or your phone or whatever. And so I've got a heating pad on, and she's over there at the table in shirts and underwear yelling at the Lego model that it won't go together. I'm like, oh, my heart is so full right now.
There were a couple of...
She's like, why won't these go together?
There were a couple of complicated things on there. But that was probably the first one that I built by myself.
Yep, didn't need any help.
Yeah, well, I needed help getting the eyes on.
The eyes, because it's that thing where you've got a round plate and you're trying to put a 2x2 round plate, and you try to put a 1x1 round plate in between the studs. That's almost impossible to do by hand. So I usually try to put it on another brick and kind of wedge it in there. You get a little more leverage.
Yeah, he showed me the tricks of the trade there. So
it's like having an apprentice.
Kind of.
I'm trying not to delve too much into pedagogy here, but at some point you will graduate.
Anyway, so it really did kind of inspire me to want to like build some stuff and like come up with, although I still like, to me, it's so difficult to, I don't know how you guys do it. Like just come up with ideas and then make it happen. Like,
so how do you guys come up with it in the chat? What's your process for getting started on a mock? You want to start a new mock?
Yeah, any advice you have for me? So what we're looking at, it's okay to tell them what we're thinking about doing, right?
I don't care what you're talking about.
So,
oh no, you've given away all our secrets.
Right. Very important stuff. So what we're wanting to do is, because I think mosaics are neat. And so I want to do a mosaic of my dog that is no longer with us. And so Ben is showing me how to use Studio. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I just don't. It doesn't make sense to me how you can just come up with an idea and then just like make it happen on like with bricks.
Well, for me, it's the same as, and this is just an artistic point of view, it's the same as you have an idea in your head and you've got paints and brushes or pen and paper, and it's just how you get it from your brain out to paper.
See, the problem with that is that doesn't make sense to me either. I do not know how
practice.
People do it. Yeah.
Like, you don't start instantly being able to do that. It's years and years of practice.
Yeah.
So
that's steal a few ideas and mash them together. I like the way
you're not
you
wrong.
think.
Like,
yeah.
there's a lot of times I see really great builds and I'm like, oh, I'm totally taking that.
Yeah.
And people do that. That you get inspired, you steal, you borrow.
I mean,
you use techniques that you see.
To be 100% fair, I'm a therapist, and that's kind of what we do too. Like if there's like I get a lot from my therapist because I see a therapist myself, and like she'll say things in therapy, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm going to steal that. And she told me, she's like, that's what we all do. We're all kind of a like big jumble of everything. Get an idea, sketch it out, then try putting bricks together, take it apart till it looks good.
Yep.
That sounds like a process.
Wrong. Well, and it's while you're building too, like in Studio, I can do that without having to run out of bricks or run into a point where I need a piece that I know I don't have, but it would be useful to have to finish this build. So with doing it digitally, I can just say, I'm just going to look until I find the right piece. And then if I end up having to order a bunch of pieces, I order a bunch of pieces. But building just with what you have forces you to get a little creative. It's like, well, I want this side of the spaceship to look this way, or I want this arm of this monster to do this, or I want these trees to be so big or so small, and I want them to cover this area. So you just kind of build with what you got. And sometimes, like writing, it may take you to a place that you didn't expect.
Yeah.
While you're building, you're like, you know what? I just remembered I have that bag of parts that I got from the store, or that I got from Lugbulk, or that I traded with somebody else. I'm going to see if I can use those for this. And then you use them and you're like, that's a great tile floor, side of a spaceship, a great way to make a landscape, and it kind of surprises you a little.
Yeah. Yeah, I think if a part I don't have will work, test it in Studio. Oh, okay. Greg Dillon 117.
What's up, Greg?
Hello.
Greg is out of the Houston area, not specifically Houston.
So, yeah. Sugarland.
No, he's out of Baytown, Beaumont, kind of on the way to Louisiana, closer to the...
Okay, question here.
Sure.
Because, this is why, I really struggle. I feel like I would do better if it was written out, but this doesn't look...
That looks exactly like that.
Oh, so that's the way it should be going?
Yeah.
Like that?
Well, that's a tail. You can make it move however you want it to.
Well, no, because it doesn't.
It goes up and down.
Okay. It looks like that it should be, twisted like that.
We made that light switch to go up and down, not back and forth or side to side or
Am I looking at that wrong?
forward through time. Beaumont, Port Arthur. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Port A.
Am I looking at that?
Yeah,
wrong?
it's just an angle. You're just looking at it like this.
Okay.
It's the
See, this
angle.
is the thing too, is that like I almost feel like maybe I would do better without.
I think you
having
have some sort of
directions.
aphasia.
I think I would do better. Click and Cliff says you.
What's up, Cliff? Hey, Cliff's here early in the stream. It's only 8:30. Usually Cliff gets here with 5 minutes to go.
Look at that.
He's here for the whole time. What's up with you, man?
But yeah, I do almost feel like I would do better just doing it myself and not having directions because I do get really confused with the directions. Like, I don't know.
Well, it's not like I don't have a whole lot of parts.
Right. What if I just, and I have stuff at work too. So I actually, like I said, I'm a therapist and I actually will use Legos when I'm working with kids.
You'll use what? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Lego bricks. I'm sorry. I feel like I committed a sin.
No, nobody cares anymore.
You cared when I first met you. I'm surprised I said that because when I first met him.
No, then I moved on to nauseated and fewer.
Yeah. I want some Firehouse subs right now. Oh yeah, love some Firehouse subs.
Greg will either talk to us about food, a big set that he's going to get, or a movie.
I like it.
Yep. Or a video game. I think he and I were talking about Death Stranding the other day.
That I don't have
Death Stranding's
much to
a great
add.
game. I'm about 17 hours in, and I feel like it's too much. I feel like knowing how the game went last time and knowing how to play the game, I'm already sort of in that mode. So I'm like, oh yeah, I got to build roads and I got to fight these things. And now they're just like, hey, every new place that you go, there's 5 things now that you can do. And it's like, okay, do I want to take the time to go do all these things? Which means packing up different inventory and driving all the way out there or walking all the way out there, making sure it's all repaired and making sure it's all delivered, that kind of thing. How did we meet? We met on OkCupid.
We did, yes. Which I am not ashamed to say. I had almost given up on dating sites because, no offense to the men here, but dudes are creepy
Men
on dating
suck.
sites. I got several unsolicited pics of, I will not describe the nature of them, but you can use your imagination. I got...
Please don't ask anybody to use their imagination. about
yeah, I got some propositions I won't go into, but you can use your imaginations. And I was about to give up, and then I saw this guy who was talking about
that. My
loving
profile picture was...
Was it? I can't even... That sounds right. I think mine was eating sushi.
Yeah, I don't know. I think yours was your dog.
Oh, it was me and Allie. That's
you were
right.
sitting there in a park with Allie.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oddly enough, my ex took those pictures for me for the dating site. We had already broken up, and I'm like, hey.
We're playing DS1. Cool. Yeah, it's a beautiful game.
But he had mentioned on the dating site or on OkCupid that he okay, times 2. So I do that again. Okay. Sorry, I'm very basic.
We
I'm just
all
like,
miss the times 2. Get to the end of the page and go, dag nabbit, I gotta do that again.
Yeah. So, anyways, he said something about liking karaoke, and his favorite band to sing karaoke is
Say it.
Flog and Molly.
Skinny Lister.
Yeah, Skinny Lister. Yeah, no, Flog and Molly. And I love Flog and Molly, and I was like, hey, I should probably message this guy. I never messaged anybody on OkCupid. I always got messaged. Because girls don't have to, right? Like any girl that's been on OkCupid or
Yeah, you
any
just sit
dating
there and
site.
go through your messages.
Yeah.
And nope.
Yeah, basically. It's yeah.
What's the idea for the mock, Dusty?
No, there's an idea for a Lego mock. I miss the 2 times all the time.
Yeah.
Thank you. That makes me feel better.
Everybody does. Because in a lot of cases, you want to build them at the same time.
Yeah.
You know.
And it says right there, 2 times.
Yep.
But yeah, so I actually messaged him, and we met at Kick Butt Coffee, and we talked for about 3 hours straight and barely even like took a breath. Ben had 2 giant lattes
on top of the cup of coffee that I already had that day. So I'm like,
Dusty said,
use your imagination.
Probably, yeah.
That's AFOL's After Dark. We put the adult in a. We put adult.
The adult in AFOL.
The adult in AFOL.
So yeah, so that's how we met, and it was. I don't know if I would say love at first sight. I don't know if I believe in love at first sight, but it was something at first sight.
But it was coming up on 11 years ago.
Yeah.
August 9th.
Yes. August 9th, it'll be 11 years. Wow. And I'm just now, like, getting into Lego.
So, Beth is one of those people who doesn't really have a hobby.
People and dogs.
Yeah, people and dogs are her hobby because she does really good with her day job, and she has a day job that she likes doing. Unlike the rest of us, imagination. So when she gets home, she's like, I did the fun thing today.
Yeah, I did.
And it took all my energy, and I'm going to sit here and watch terrible reality TV shows. And that's it. And then go to sleep, right? So there's no need to come home and go, I can't wait to get off work so I can go home and read that book, play Lego, get into that video game, go drinking with friends, go see a movie. It's just like, I'm done. I had my fun.
Yeah.
So when I was always, why don't you, and not having a hobby is impossible to shop for when it comes to birthdays and Christmas.
Well, now that I'm a therapist, it's always like, hey, I need this new book.
I need something for my office.
Yeah.
So.
Is
Is that what AFOL's After Dark stream scrambled and in black and white? Hey, George, what's up? Yeah, and you have to sit there and
go, George.
I think I saw a nipple,
I know George.
You do know George.
Hi, George. How's your dog? Oh, dog is doing good.
She's doing great.
So I'm sure that some of you know because I've been posting it all over social media, and I think I'm friends with some of you on social media. Our dog, Agatha, had a mast cell tumor. Two mast cell tumors. We thought just one, but 2. So mast cell tumors are always malignant. But they can be low grade or high grade. And if they're low grade, then they can remove it. And if they get the margins, then you're good to go until the next one pops up.
Ooh, this is a cool piece. I'm going to show this piece off. I haven't seen that piece before. It's a weird, cool piece.
So the day, times 2. Sorry. I know to do this one 2 times. So the next day.
2 times. Bam, bam.
Or the day that we got back from, the day after we got back from rodeo, we had to take her in to have surgery to have the tumors removed. And the surgery went well. They also removed some of her teeth.
Yeah, she had some dental issues.
Yeah.
She's only 4. They're already like, yeah, she's got some, not impacted, but abscess teeth, yeah. And it's, dogs get that. Yeah. And it's like, do we need to brush their teeth? They're like, probably. It's like.
But also they said that a lot of it's genetic. Too,
yeah.
So.
She's a small dog, and they have kind of messed up genetics in terms of like their mouths and stuff. So It's hard to.
So she went in and not only had.
She's missing little teeth.
I know. Ben Saga, she had the cutest little.
She had this little row of teeth. She had her 2 giant canines, and these little row of like 4 teeth right here, or 8. 4?
That's probably like 4.
And she would look at you like this. She just had this little gremlin look. And now everything, like all her lips and jowls and stuff, kind of fall normally. And I'm like, oh, she looks like a regular dog. She didn't have that stupid gremlin grin.
She still gets her like little teeth caught on the canines.
They get them. hung
or
up.
her
So
her lip on the canine.
I'm like, oh,
So that's cute.
small price to pay.
Yes. So she had the surgery, she had the masses removed, and she had the her teeth. She had her teeth cleaned and had some extractions. And we thought like all was well. Popeye went to the doctor, and the doctor said, "Those aren't muscles. Your arms are massive tumors." I feel like that was a Family Guy thing. But that is pretty funny.
And Deadpool was born.
Yes. So
Half Moon.
went to the vet, had everything taken off and taken out. Got her home. She was doing okay. Well, the next day, we noticed that she was struggling to poo, and she was pooing all over herself because one of them was on like her haunch.
One of the tumor removals.
Yeah, it was on her haunch, and one was on the side, and so it was hard for her to squat to go poop, so she was just pooping on herself. Problem with that, aside from the fact that she was pooping everywhere, was that we were worried it was getting into the incision, and you're not supposed to get the incision wet. So
or full of poop.
Or full of poop. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't really need either. So which is the lesser of the two evils there? So we brought her back to the vet. I brought her back to the vet because poor Ben had been awake for 2 nights with her.
Yeah, I think I got about an hour's sleep in 48 hours.
Yeah, so because my job is a little less flexible than his is.
Right.
So I have to carry this now? Okay.
I'm just going to go turn on the air.
I'm going to talk about whatever I want. So I took her to the vet, and they washed her off for us and shaved her fur a little bit so that she'd be easier to clean. And
she has wispy, thin, soft. She's like a cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, like little dogs,
like a cloud.
Or dogs in general, have like a little coarse, wiry fur. And we thought because she was a terrier, part terrier, like a third terrier, that she would have wiry fur when she grew up. But she doesn't. She's like a little soft kitten, right? Mm-hmm. But when your butt is covered in a long tail that looks like a sail and all this long fur, when you poop everywhere, it kind of gets everywhere. So we're like, can you just shave all that off and make it so much easier to clean it?
And they did. And they gave her a little, like, almost like a poodle cut.
Yeah. And it helped tremendously.
Tremendously. It absolutely did. But we were still, and then we were supposed to do hydrotherapy for her, which is like, again, the doctor's like, yes, you're not supposed to get it wet, but poop is worse than water, so
we tried it, and she didn't like it.
She didn't like it, and she was crying, and she was kicking, and it was awful, and trying to like keep her butt clean was difficult. And then she's only like this big, and she's got these 2 giant you probably can't pick her up to show her, because
I probably could.
Yeah.
But when you're holding her too, there's not much purchase to hold her. So if one person's holding her and the other one's trying to do the wiping and the cleaning and the ointments and stuff like that, and she's not having it, there's really like you don't want to get your hand onto an incision and like mess up the incision. So it was really it was really traumatic.
Really stressful, and we cried. Well, I don't know if Ben cried. I cried.
I was beside myself. I was a mess.
Yeah, I don't want to tell lies about you, but I cried for sure. Then she just all of a sudden started doing better.
Yep. And she's great now, so she gets the cone out on Monday.
Yes, and the good news is that while both of the masses were mast cell tumors, they were low grade, and they got the margins, which means that she should be fine. Now the issue is, so we don't have to do any other treatment, which is good because did I tell you I spent like yesterday or whatever day before the day before looking up how expensive doggy chemo is, and fun fact, it is very expensive.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
So, and actually that's not so much of a fun fact. The issue is that it's possible that it could come back. And she's already got a spot on her neck that we're going to have them look at when we take her in to get her stitches off. But basically anytime these masses come back, we're going to have them removed. And the surgeries are
$1,500.
Yeah, they're not inexpensive, so hopefully it will be few and far between. Because
So the last time she had this was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So if she lives to be, let's say, 16, and we have to do 8 surgeries, let's average 1 every 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, that's, $10,000.
Yeah.
It's like having a kid.
Yeah.
Although I've had 2 kids, and it's...
I would say that the difference is that with a kid...
Look at them haunches. Look at them little haunches.
The difference is that with a kid, which we should have gotten insurance for her.
We still can.
Yeah, that's true. And with a kid, it's not going to be like this hard decision to make. Like, you're just going to do it. Although for me, with the dogs, it's not a hard decision to make either. We'll find a way.
Yeah. Well, and she's my little angel. We will go broke.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I'll talk to you about it later.
Me?
No, me.
I mean, what? Is this a personal matter?
It's a financial matter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's personal. Let's not talk about our finances on.
So, you liked seeing the Lego Masters.
Yes, I did enjoy seeing the Lego Masters.
What did you do? What did they have there that allowed you to interact with them while you were there? Did you collect anything?
Oh, I did collect something. I see where you're going with this. So someone, I think it was Lewis, made the cards. I think is what I heard. Somebody made them, and all the Lego Masters, these little like baseball cards, like trading cards. And you could like get all of them and get them to sign it. So it gave me a reason to go up and talk to people for sure. Although it was weird asking Justin to sign his because I know him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, this feels weird because I know you. Can I get your autograph, please, sir? I didn't call him sir.
So there was a really cute moment where at the convention they had a Gay Falls meeting.
Yes.
Which was really great.
Yes.
And this is, I don't know how often they've done it at Brick Rodeo, but this is at least, like every Brick Rodeo that we've had, they've had a Gay Falls meeting. I was ready to go play a game, and I can't remember what game it was.
It was the monster.
The monster was build with Mad King Josh.
We got I got all the cards for season 1, or
Season
not
5.
season 1, season 5, and then I got Tim's from season 4. Anyway, sorry, you were going to a game.
So I was going to a game, and I was like, well, I don't necessarily want to drag Beth with me to a game, and so I was talking to Justin and Philip.
Well, I had said when I saw that there was a Gay Falls.
Yeah, she was like, can I go to that? And I was like, the description says allies, so you definitely can go. I was like, I've got a game that I want to do right then, but you could tag along with Justin and Philip. And she goes, that would be weird. I don't want to like impose or, anything like that. So I just walked right up to Philip and I'm like, will you take Beth to the Gay Falls meeting? He's like, of course. He was so excited.
I was so excited to go, and that was probably my favorite part.
But after that, then the next day, you're like, I'm gonna go do my own thing, and you would just take off and do your own thing.
Yeah, I would get bored with what you were doing because I don't care about like lighting.
Yeah, you sat through the lighting workshop and the circuit cube workshop.
Yeah.
Just sitting there on your phone.
Yeah. Well, I was studying for my LCSW exam. Is what I was doing. So I was actually doing some stuff because I am working on my clinical license. So I will be a fully licensed therapist hopefully soon. So it did give me time to do that. But yeah, I would go and like every time I walked the floor, I saw something new.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the thing.
We breezed through the first time.
Yeah.
And you kind of want to see everything you can all at once before the crowds get there.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Oh my God. And boy, when the crowds get there.
And honestly, the crowds weren't that bad this year. I think
really?
I got some numbers, and it was a little light.
Because it felt.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't nearly as crowded as last year was. And I don't know why. Rain probably. Anyway. It has nothing to do with it. I was glad that you were able to kind of go off and do your own things.
It was a lot of fun. Okay, I do have a question. Oh, wait. Never mind. I see what this is.
What are these pieces? Wow, guys. So I got a bunch of these for the toes. I've never seen these before. I'm gonna get in front of you here. Look at those guys. I've never seen them. They're like the lever bases, but without the slots in them. That's great. I want a ton of these. I want these on the lug bulk next year. I'm putting these in for suggestion.
So question. I do have a question here. Okay. So I'll make sure I didn't miss anything.
Do you have extra pieces?
No, but are these just these? Because...
No. Those are big ones.
I don't see any big ones.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, just kidding. I thought that was more of those. See, this is why, every time I walked around, I was like, I didn't see that before. Yeah, there were so many things I didn't see. I also, not gonna lie, part of me walking around multiple times was to hope to catch some of the Lego Masters, like when they weren't so, especially during the like public days. Oh my gosh, like they were so cool. They were like eddies in the river. And just knots of people collecting around their tables. Which I imagine for a lot of them, because this is one thing that, I realized too, is like, these are just regular people. I was like, Ben, these are just people like you that like really enjoy Lego, right? Like they're not like,
so I like, George, it totally did.
What's that? Last year's not going to get really hot and smelly during the public time. It's all the kids, man. Kids are just gross.
Well, last year was very hot. This year wasn't as hot outside, and that the exhibit floor was ice cold.
But with the Lego Masters folks, I was telling Ben, I'm like, these are people that are like you. Like, they just really enjoy the hobby. They're not like, I watch a lot of reality. Well, I was a big fan of The Real World when The Real World first came out, like in the 90s, early 90s. And as it went on, it got less and less good, but I continued to watch The Challenge, which if anyone doesn't know what The Challenge is, it's like, remember AFOLympics? How, like, with all the, going back. Yeah, like how all the Hanna-Barbera characters would come together and like compete. That's what The Challenge was. It was the Real World Road Rules Challenge. You'd have Real World competing against Road Rules, and it's like grown a bunch over the years. I feel like AFOLympics had less swearing. Well, that's probably true. But it's that same thing of where you're combining like it's people. Battle of the Stars. Yeah. ABC would be Battle of the Network Stars. Yes, that's basically what it is. Except Battle of the Reality Stars. But that is a very like not very wholesome show. And it's very correct. It's very cutthroat, and the people out there are like, there to win, and it's not really about the game, it's about the money, because at this point they give them, like, the winners get like ridiculous amount of monies. Monies? Yep. Give me all your monies. Yeah. They get ridiculous amount of money. And so these are people that are like really in it for the fame. Like with the challenge, it's people that are really in it for the fame. They're in it to win because that's how they live. Yeah, that's how they make money. Yeah. Whereas Lego Masters is just like people like Ben who just really enjoys Lego, and it's been a big part of their life. Yeah, and have a day job. Like, and so I imagine it had to be so weird for them to have like fans. Mm-hmm. Like to have people. Well, it's also one thing to be famous on social media because of your builds, but then suddenly to be famous on everywhere because people see you on TV. Yeah, it's just got to be so strange. So I'm sure that they were like, I did something wrong here. But also maybe a little relieved because that was a year and a half they couldn't tell anybody. Yeah. Except for maybe like, I think a lot of people are like, I told my family because I had to go somewhere for 12 I'm sure. Weeks, I'm sure. Okay, I did something wrong here. But I just feel like that had to be so weird for them to kind of be thrust in that situation. And they just handled it so well. Like, they genuinely looked so happy every time someone came up to talk to them. They're so nice. No, I really liked, other than Justin and John, of course. I really liked Joe.
Me too. I think I'd have to say he was my favorite.
Yeah, Joe was like super, super nice. Of course, I'm a band geek.
Yeah, we walked up to him going, yeah, Lego, whatever.
I was like,
let's talk band.
Yeah, I was like,
his eyes lit up and he's like, let's do.
I was like, what instrument do you play? Because I told him, I'm like, okay, I'm not the Lego person. He's the Lego person, but I am a band person. So what instrument do you play? And he told us to guess, and I was going to say...
He got this little mischievous grin, and he's like, why don't you guess what I play?
And I was going to say clarinet, but I went with trumpet instead, and it was clarinet.
Well, I talked everybody into trumpet. Because I was like, well, you're a band leader, and I feel like most band leaders used to be section leaders, then used to be in leadership, and those all came from the trumpets.
Yeah.
And he's like, nope, clarinet.
Yeah, but he was like super, super nice.
He was very cool.
And Anthony was so much more reserved than he is on the show.
Except when he's giving
Ben crap about being an Austin FC fan.
So we're coming out of the auction, and we're staying in line to pay, or not pay, but like get our auction winnings because we got the silent auction. So
well, we didn't know about that, but we were going to donate.
Yeah, we were going to donate, but which meant we had to be at the back of the line. So everybody else who won.
And then we found out that we actually won something.
Yeah. So on our way out, we were talking with a few people, and then we kind of got caught up in the group of Lego Masters who I think were coming into the room after us to do something. And so we were trying to like keep talking to our friends, but kind of make our way through another crowd of like 10 people. And maybe not that many, 8 something. And so I hear Anthony start chanting something, and I don't register it, right? And I thought it was like, because he does this thing where he's like, what time is it? And everyone goes, bill time, right? So I thought it was another like thing for the rest of the Lego Masters. And so Beth does this and goes, what is he doing? And I look up and he's looking right at me, and he's doing something, and I caught the word Dash or Houston or something like that. Dynamo. And I went, are you doing a Crynamo cheer at me?
He was at him.
And he's like kind of doing like that.
So what's funny about that?
Funny.
What's funny about that? I'm going to tell a story about Ben not realizing what an impact he has on the Lego world. He's like, yeah, I've met Anthony, but he probably doesn't remember me. He remembered you enough to make fun of you for liking Austin FC.
Because every time he sees me, I'm wearing an Austin FC jersey.
Well, and you thought the same about John, too. You thought John wouldn't remember you. And he knew exactly who I was talking about when I said you were my husband.
The imposter syndrome is strong with this one.
Yes, it is. With this one.
We keep flipping pages at the same time.
It's so weird, right? Look, I made a dog.
Are we synced? Does this mean we're synced?
Which camera?
Yay, there's a dog. What kind of dog is that? Is that a beagle?
It looks like a beagle. We're going to set him right there, or her.
There you go.
Them. Okay.
They identify as a beagle?
Yes. Okay.
For those who went to Brick Rodeo, if you haven't got the email yet, Brick Rodeo sent out 2 things today. One was the survey. Please, please, please take that survey. It helps the convention with reporting, and it looks good. If we did well, please mark everything 10s and excellence and everything if you can. Even if it was something that went bad, mark everything as 10s, and then just everybody go into the suggestions area on Discord.
It is a cute doggo. I agree.
And then make the suggestions for next year. I know where there's like problems with, hey, we'd like to be able to build not on the back of a chair. So that suggestion has been made.
Oh, that's a good idea, because that was also a lot between sessions to have to like turn everything back around. And
that was a Sugarland problem anyway.
I like how you call it Sugarland.
Man, if they're going to get on me for not saying Houston, I'm going to make fun of the name. Sugarland. The Sugarland Gap. Austin, also in their assembly square, doesn't have tables for everybody. It has some tables, but not all tables. This one didn't even have some tables. It was all chairs. But that room, the big room, wasn't like, it couldn't hold everybody for assembly square.
Yeah, it was not big enough.
Packed.
Yeah.
And it still gets packed in Austin, But as was mentioned, we're going to be at the Kalahari next year. So, and Josh and Will and I took a tour of them 2 years ago because we were considering going to them instead of the Renaissance. And ended up not going. The board did not want to do it. So I don't remember what their like big conference rooms looked like. I guess we'll find out soon enough. But I'm excited, mostly because it's like right next to my house.
Yeah, it's so close. I think Ben invited everyone to stay at our house too.
Yeah, I made the mistake of saying it was 5 minutes away, and then I think it was Costello who was like, "We're all staying at your house?" I was like, "Yep." I got real excited, and Beth's like, wait. You know.
That was a small Assembly Square. Yeah, I haven't. Well, no, because I think the one that when we did the cola thing, was Assembly Square, right?
Well,
in Austin.
We just call it Assembly Square.
Right. But what I'm saying is that's
yes.
what. Yeah. So that was like much bigger.
Yeah. The Renaissance one is probably a good third bigger than the Houston one. The Sugarland one.
Sugarland. It's like you're saying like Sugarland Gap.
I literally just said that.
I wasn't paying attention. I was building.
You're too busy building.
I am.
Oh, look at the colors on that bunny.
I know. It's super cute.
Oh, these are great pieces. These lavender.
Are you gonna make me take it apart?
No, this is your set. You bought it.
I did. So the monkey set that I bought for the monkeying around, which was a Lewis original, and this set is actually the first set that I bought. And I also bought the Emerald City from Bricks and Minifigs. Can I talk about Bricks and Minifigs on here?
Yeah. Friend of the group.
So I am really excited
Bricks
to
and
do
Minifigs
that.
North and Lakeland.
Yeah.
Because there are 3.
I am very excited about that. The problem is apparently it was missing some pieces because it was one that was already put together. I'm confused here.
You also have been buying from Bricks and Minifigs.
Oh yeah, I've been buying
massive bulk
yeah.
and stuff.
I'm late, but I'm here now.
What's up, Mech Ops? I forget your original name. That's the guy who built or designed this guy.
Oh, cool. Okay, so these are just like flopping in there. I guess it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's loose. It's supposed to be dog food or whatever. They do that occasionally where they just give you a bunch of extra dots. Don't pull the network cable out.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yep. It's hung up on the chair. I'm not used to this many pieces of furniture in this section over here.
Sure.
Mech Ops Studios.
I've got a couple of these left. You'll take all the extras, right?
Sure. Or you'll take them all, depending on what you want to do with them all.
Okay, so we got a dog food bowl and a little bunny rabbit. That I guess is his friend or her friend. Can you put it up there? Nope. Wait,
Sure, you could.
No, it doesn't have any. Yeah, it's not gonna work.
It's a backpack.
No. Oh no! Look what you did. Oh no! I broke his legs. Ah! Help!
You broke the dog's back.
I know.
It's been alive for 10 minutes. Wow.
Okay, now we got
Animal abuse.
Now we got it.
You two better run. She gonna murder you.
Okay, so these are all extras that you can have. What do you want me to do with these?
Eat them.
No.
Here, just.
Do you have
just
any
push 'em
desire
off.
to have
Just-
a little bone? Shut up. Shut up. Stop it.
Family channel.
Yeah. Okay. So now we are on bag 2. Okay, so you say it's best to open it like this.
So much like a bag of chips, if you're just pulling apart like that, physics says that the bottom comes up when you do it. If you pull really hard, it's going to trampling those pieces right into your face.
That's why I can't open
So
chips.
if you grab it and just rotate your hands, it'll pry it open without it shooting up in the air. unless you wait for me to go get a camera so I can watch, so I can videotape you just shooting Lego everywhere.
Oh God, would that be like your worst nightmare ever? Oh,
No.
Speaking of Lego nightmares, let me tell you what I found out. Falling on Lego hurts just as bad as stepping on it. So I had to rebuild my monkey that I bought, or that I got from the silent auction, because it fell apart in transit. But I was like, that's okay.
Which happens a lot.
Yeah. Well, the night before, when I was unpacking it, I dropped it and it like completely like all fell apart. And I think I lost a couple parts. So I was rebuilding it. I was sitting on the floor. Get it in slow-mo. Yeah, right. I was sitting on the floor and my foot went to sleep.
Oh my God, this was hilarious.
And it's funny now, it was not at the time. I thought I was going to die.
I thought I was going to die.
I did.
My foot fell asleep, but I thought I was going to die.
Well, not because my foot fell asleep.
Frame of reference.
Not because my foot fell asleep, but so I asked Ben, I'm like, hey, do you have any of these parts? And he's like, yeah. So I started to get up and I'm like, oh, my foot's asleep. Give me a second. But then I was like, oh, I can walk through this. It's fine. Apparently, no, I could not. My foot went right out from under me. I fell onto something Ben was building or had built.
Yeah, that truck. That was the lighting.
Yeah. It was the lighting project I ruined. And
You didn't ruin it. It's Lego. It just falls apart.
But, oh my God, I'm still sore. And that was like over a week ago.
So, for those who don't know, Beth has narcolepsy.
I do.
With cataplexy.
Which means
when she gets emotional or excited or afraid or something like that, kind of like a fainting goat. Like she kind of loses muscle control. Mm-hmm. Simple ways usually, like if she laughs, a pen will fall out of her hand. It's nothing like
usually
really
it's
major.
not that big of a deal.
But it also means that when she starts to fall, she goes into this weird sort of slow-mo fall where like her legs just kind of lower her down to the ground. I've seen so many falls from you where you just, it's like you're joking. Like you do this weird thing
like
and then you land.
Falling. Yeah. It's like I'm a hockey player.
It's like you're Paul Rubens. You're like,
Or like
and then
I'm a
you
hockey.
fall over and you're like, I've heard everything. And I'm like, how?
Or like I'm a hockey or a soccer player that's taking a hit or taking the fall or whatever they call it. I learned it from the Mighty Ducks, so I don't. But yeah, but no, and what happens?
But yeah, but no.
Shut up.
Finish that sentence.
What happens though is that I can't put my hands down to brace myself.
Right.
Like I can't stop the fall.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah. So Ben, anyway, what did you hear from your perspective?
So I was in the Lego room because I was like, yeah, I'll go get some pieces for you. And I just hear this, like you realize your foot wasn't going to hold you up, and then just crunching noises. And oh my God, and like all kinds of whatever. And I go in there.
Some swearing.
And you're laying kind of at this awkward angle, like one leg under the end table and the other one kind of bent behind you. And you're holding on to something. And you're just kind of laying there. And it looked like like the end result of a drunk ant video. Where it's like, oh, Cindy's had one too many margaritas and she just kind of fell over trying to do the Harlem Shake. And it's just, it was pretty funny.
So bad.
But to this day, this was a while ago.
This was last week. It wasn't a while ago.
But I mean, you still hurt.
I still hurt though. I really managed to hurt myself, and I think it was falling on the Lego.
Because we're old and fragile.
Yes. But yeah, so that was.
So it's not just stepping.
Moment. Yeah, not just stepping on it, but falling on it. I do not recommend that to anybody.
So what else about Brick Rodeo? Let's see.
So I did really like. We did talk a little bit about Gay Fall, but I'm sure most of the people on here probably know what it is. But it's gay fans of Lego, and I think it's a online.
It's a lock.
A Lego online community, not club. John kept calling it a club.
I know we kept correcting him. He's like, "Why? What am I saying?" And I'm like, "Club." He's like, "Oh."
Yeah, and then it's this on the same lines as the Women's Initiative, right? The Women's Brick Initiative. Lego's Brick Initiative. Yeah. So Yeah, it's a really cool thing. And if you want to support it, you absolutely should. And
I don't know how you would support it.
I think you can donate. I donated some. So this, I believe, this is. Am I allowed to show these on?
Sure. Yeah, I don't care.
The Everyone is Awesome. And then, is that the only one? I got a couple of other stickers. But yeah, the Everyone is Awesome came from that, I believe. So yeah, so that was really cool. I just, a lot of it was like really enjoying like getting to know people that I've heard so much about and I haven't really gotten to hang out with. George, I wish we could have hung out with you and Sarah more.
We were also kind of homebodying it a little bit.
We really were.
At the end of the night,
I was shocked. I thought I was going to have to drag you out of there.
No, usually because it's just so much to do at the end of the day, I'm just like, nope, I just want to go home and get to some air conditioning, which is funny.
Because we're indoors the whole time?
Because we're indoors the whole time, and that exhibit hall was chilly.
Yeah, it was freezing.
But I love getting back.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I love getting back to a hotel room that's got air conditioning.
Yeah.
It's just so nice.
Assembly Square was freezing too. I had to go and buy a Will Heron.
Will Heron original.
Speaking
of Will Heron, I'm going to swear a little bit on here. We got some souvenirs for the family who was watching the animals for us, and I got one from Will that was a Space Baby shirt. It was a red shirt, kind of like this, had a Space Baby, and it said SBFC on it. And being a soccer fan, I was like, and it's got a Space Baby minifigure on it. So I was like, Space Baby Football Club? He's like, if that's what you want it to be. I'm like, well, what does it mean? He's like, it means Space Baby Football Club. I'm like, but what did you want it to be? And he's like, Space Baby, fuck you. And I went, that's F you. And he's like, it could be the word Q. So F-U-Q. And I was just like, okay. But Beth is kind of near me. And I keep telling her, I was like, no, Will's like not a dirty old man, but he's kind of an old grouch, right? And she's like, no, he's not. Before. He's a sweet guy. I'm like, he's a sweet guy, but he swears like a sailor when you get to know him a little bit. And so he just kind of looks at me and goes, how about Space Baby, fuck you? It was so much fun.
Yeah.
So when I gave it to Rowan, first of all, they really like the Space Babiness. And they're like, oh, like football club? I'm like, no, apparently from the designer, it means Space Baby, fuck you. And I told them the whole story, and they thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, it was really cold in that hall, George. And so I had to go buy a hoodie from Will because I was so cold. And now it's my favorite hoodie.
So, yeah, we didn't linger a lot after hours. I think one night we stayed to
Will had Sarah fold too. See, I'm not the only one.
Now, I will go on record and say that Will is a genuinely nice human being.
Yes, he is.
He's a wonderful person.
He is. He is fantastic.
He is the perfect person to teach elementary school art class to.
Yes.
And he's a very nice guy, but he's also an old curmudgeon. And I know that he isn't everybody's cup of tea, as we found out at the convention this year, and I'm staying out of that. But yeah, I've always liked him. Like if we weren't in Lego together, I think I would probably hang out with him anyway. So he's a good.
Yeah,
good
he's
dude.
a really nice guy.
But yeah, at the end of the night, like we hung out with you guys and had a beer, but I'm like, I had this headache all day and my bruised ribs were like, I think you're done for the day.
There are people I would have liked to hang out with more. I would have liked to hang out with Will more. I would have liked to hang out with Justin and Philip more, which they were super, super busy.
Yeah. What the what?
I think I'm missing a piece.
I did all of that already.
Did you mess it up?
No, I did. Sometimes the instructions are made for people who are building for the first time. And they don't realize that when you're doing two sides of stuff, you can just say, do both sides at the same time.
Yeah.
It's like, do this whole side. It's like, do this whole side and then flip it over and then do this whole side. I'm like, why don't you just put both sides on at once?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
George said at the last Children's Hospital event, he showed up and helped me out a lot. He's really good with the kids, which I wasn't surprised about. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all.
He's always really good. especially with the children's hospital people. Just very genuine about it. Yeah, for some reason
His
he likes
Spanish
kids.
is really good too.
Is it? Oh, that's
What
cool.
George said. Did you say for some reason he really likes kids?
He's really good with kids.
Oh, I thought you said for some reason he really likes kids. Like, you're like, who would like kids?
Well, he's got 2 of his own.
Yeah.
And we're both in agreement that they are unruly, smelly monsters.
But his kids are, or just kids in general?
Both.
Kids in general are.
Kids in general and his kids.
I feel like I'm missing.
You aren't. 40 years of building these sets, you are not missing anything. You just haven't found it yet.
Yeah.
I've built 40, I'm going to say 45 years worth of Legos.
Yeah. Oh, and
I think I've missed, I think one set had a missing piece and one set had
Here it is.
2 pieces that were, there were supposed to be 4 pieces that were right and left.
Mm-hmm.
2 rights, 2 left, and I got like 4 lefts.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to contact customer support, and they were great about it. They're like, "Yep, we'll send you a new one." Zissou, how's it going? Zissou is a longtime friend of the channel.
Nice. Hello. And I know that this isn't a Will Heron Love podcast, but I'm going to give Will some more love. He did an amazing job at the auction, too. I was very impressed with that.
He's trying to get everybody to donate.
Yeah, that was something that I really enjoyed, too. Like, I was shocked by how much everybody, like, donated. Like, someone paid $5,000 for a set.
These people know about it. Y'all know the holiday Christmas X-Wing that was the employee gift from like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, or something like that. That goes for probably $800 to $1,000 on Bricklink right now. I told Beth, it doesn't matter what games we do or what talks we go to, we have to go to the charity auction. Mm-hmm. She's like, "Why? You want to buy something?" I'm like, "No, there's no buying."
I naively thought that I could buy him a birthday present.
Yeah.
And there are a couple things I was going to bid on, but Will's like, "Let's start the bidding at $150." Or that I would have. But it's like, let's start at $500.
Way up.
Like, whoa.
And I told her, I was like, "No, this is an opportunity for to raise a lot of money for Texas Children's Hospital, and then B, I think it's a chance for people to kind of flex on each other a little bit and be like, Houston bought this, Austin bought that, or just people to people like, yeah, I'll outbid you on that." And I think that's the whole thing is like getting people to raise money because it's all going to.
Yeah.
And the lady who runs the Life Ward or Life something or other was there that night. And so basically, here's your check for $30,000, right? We raised $30,000. It was ridiculous. But yeah, that one X-Wing went for $5,000.
Yeah.
And I'm watching Beth the whole time because I've seen this before, this show. And she's just like stunned. It was so.
I cried.
Yeah.
I actually cried. Like, I thought it was incredible.
Almost what's his name got.
Did on that, and then I had to disappear once it got crazy. Yeah.
Once Alex got that X-Wing and he went for $5,000, everybody like stood up and applauded, and everybody was just like,
I 100%
this is nuts.
cried.
So here's your little baby. Here's your little baby dinosaur.
Are you done already?
Yep. Little baby dinosaur.
Yeah, I heard one guy tell that guy who won that X-Wing, "You're not gonna win that." Wow. Hi.
Yeah, well, they were wrong, weren't they?
Because that was just insane, but it was incredible. And I think the woman, did you say this already? I think the woman was who...
yeah, she was there.
Oh, it wasn't the X-Wing he was talking about. Oh.
So we have a couple little Vegisauruses.
Vegisauruses?
And then we've got a Metasaurus. These are the cute baby dinosaurs.
Don't let that baby dino near a science book.
What?
So sad. Okay, let's see. Is this supposed to be part of a dog?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
His body. His legs are gonna go in there.
Okay.
Head's gonna go up there.
Okay. It just looks weird.
So the charity auction was rad.
That was incredible. And yeah, Will, that was like all Will. Well, and that guy, who was the guy that was like amping everybody up?
David.
No, Rick? Was it David?
So that guy, I think he's a Houston guy, but I only ever see him. I never see him around the convention. I only see him at the auction.
He was awesome.
Oh, and he was handing out stickers at the beginning. Sticker. You want a sticker?
He's trying to give everyone a sticker.
I'm like, dude, I don't know. I'm going to end up with bags of these things. I do not want more stickers. And he's like, you want a sticker? You want me to put it on you for you? No.
He was funny. I enjoyed him.
Yeah. Let's see. What else was cool? The lights out thing was cool. That
was really, really super cool.
That was one of the first times in a few years that I was able to see that, because most of the time I have something scheduled during lights out, either trivia or another game or something. Trivia worked out pretty good. Thank you for helping me score that.
You're welcome.
My studio talk went well, except
it went really well.
Halfway through the power, the whole hotel went out.
That was not your fault. Well, and before was stressful too, because we couldn't get stuff to work. Well, you couldn't get stuff to work. If
you're ever going to do a talk, and this is just general workshop, seminar, prep work, don't have anything online. Have it all local to whatever computer you're using. Because I had all my trivia on Google Docs. It was all Google Slides. And the audio round was all YouTube videos. And I had links with the timestamp where I just click on it and it would play, right? Well, all that was gone after we lost power because there was no Wi-Fi in the hotel. And there was no signal in the room that we're in. So I couldn't even use my phone for a hotspot. So we had to go out of the hotel into the Starbucks, which is attached to the hotel. And I had to get online and download all the music on Spotify and make a local playlist. And then download all the slides onto PowerPoint, on a Microsoft PowerPoint. Luckily, I was using my work laptop. Don't tell anybody I said I did that.
Well, you kind of said it. So hope no one from work is watching.
I already told Derek. I was like, man, I know I wasn't supposed. You're not supposed to take your work laptop with you when you go on a vacation. But I was like, it asked me for my BitLocker password every time I opened it. It should do that when you reboot. And every time it'll say, what's your BitLocker code? Which is usually just a very small code. But what it was doing, it was like, okay, great. Now what's your 64 character BitLocker passphrase that you can only get from the systems administrator? And I'm like, oh my God. And I had to put that in 4 or 5 times over the weekend. My phone was constantly having to re-authenticate every time I opened something. It was just terrible.
Perhaps I could be on more. I think your viewer count has tripled.
Has it? Yeah, we got 10. We got 10
Can you
people
see who's
on.
on?
I can't see. I mean, you can see who's on. They're all in chat. We got Zissou and George and Sarah. Haha, I'm not from work.
Hey, is that Sarah?
I don't know Sarah's last name. Is that George and Sarah? Sarah? Is that Ben Fold, Zach and Sarah?
I mean, I will be on more.
So we do have...
Since I have started to enjoy building.
We have 2 sets that we can build. I have 2 birds. I have a flamingo and a peacock.
Well, I've still got the Emerald City to
You have the Emerald City. And I wanted to build these guys. So I got those guys. And I wanted to do the thing where we motorize this one. So his little arms spin and his top spins.
We were having trouble posting photos to social media at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, so the Wi-Fi in the hotel was out for the rest of that day.
So that's George's Sarah,
Yep.
I think.
Nice.
Hi,
Hello.
Sarah.
Thanks for being here.
I was telling Ben that we needed to hang out sometime.
Yeah, for sure. We like karaoke and trivia.
Oh, that's so cute. He said, yes, that's my sweet Sarah.
Gross. Guys, keep
Stop
this
it.
family-friendly show. Keep that
That's family friendly.
gross dirtiness out of this.
That is very
See
family
any
friendly.
of that
It's
garbage.
Oh, Benjamin. When
Um,
did you get to be such a curmudgeon?
For the lulls.
Lord. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so trivia went well. I think maybe it was a little hard. I think it'd be better if like we got a few more people in there. But there was a good amount of people, like 15, maybe, something like that.
Yeah, it was
wasn't
fun.
bad.
The family trivia was fun.
Family trivia was fun. I'm trying to think of a better way to do that because although 25 questions over 50 minutes seems to work because then you go through the answers and everyone kind of scores themselves.
You have a massive mosaic to build, Beth. I'm really enjoying the chat while cleaning the Lego room. Thanks, guys. Yeah, love to hang out down with karaoke. Yes, George,
Cool.
what you need to do. Yes, I do have a massive mosaic. Would that be something okay to do on the like when we're doing Alley? We're building Alley. To do the mosaic.
Do on stream?
Yeah, on the stream.
Sure. You can do chunks of like so the mosaic you don't build in like one big thing that you lay out.
Right.
You do it in chunks. So you can do little 16 by 16 plates in chunks, and then assemble it over on the big build table.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm excited about. My goal is to be able to bring a mock next year.
Well, tell them what else you want to do.
Oh, sorry. I was like, wait, what? George said he's down for karaoke, so
Cool.
we should do that sometime.
Yep.
So I want to get more. Are you talking about Lego therapy?
Yeah.
So I use Lego I'm a therapist and I use Lego as a way to get my kids to talk to me because I work with kids a lot. And I bought a book that is basically different therapeutic techniques and therapeutic exercises to do with Lego. So I want to learn more about that. I actually had someone randomly follow me on Facebook after I started posting, or not Facebook, Instagram, after I started posting brick rodeo stuff. Brick rodeo? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Brick rodeo stuff.
That's my new porn name is Rick Rodeo.
Rick Rodeo, yeah. Gross.
Maybe not porn name, maybe burlesque.
Yeah, so let's go with burlesque. So anyways,
do it, girl.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I am
success.
I really want to be able to do that. But anyway, so
back at it then.
This guy who is says he's like an ambassador for Lego therapy, which I need to look into him and see if it's legit. Remember I told you about that random guy that followed me on Insta?
Oh, right.
But I want to learn more about it.
Oh, not do it, girl. Do it, lady. Never mind. I went on a whole thing. Sarah did a thing. There's a TikTok guy named Chit who says, do it, lady. Uh-huh. And I thought that's what she was saying. And I did all these funny faces and stuff. And people are like, what is he talking about?
I mean, I'm always like, what are you talking about? But
half our conversation is like 80% me quoting a movie.
Half our conversation is 80% you quoting
60% of the time it works 100% of the time.
Wow. Anyway, so I want to be able to like learn more about how to use
studs. That's the memoir, Rick Rodeo, Life Between the Studs.
So that was beautiful.
I'm writing that down.
Don't steal it.
Life Between the Studs is mine, and Rick Rodeo was mine, but the studs, yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, I want to learn more about Lego therapy and how to use it. And I was kind of joking around, and I was like, what if I became like a Lego therapy expert, and then I could do a panel at Brick Rodeo?
No.
It's really creepy. But I don't know. Is that something that you think that like AFOLs would be interested in, like learning about Lego therapy? What do you guys think?
I love Jason Maggiati, but your talk couldn't be any worse than his.
Oh, he did a good job.
He did a good job, but it was funny because he got about 5 or 6 minutes into it. Valerie goes, hey, introduce yourself. People don't know who you are. He goes, oh, right. Hi, everybody. I'm Jason.
To be fair, you just were like, hey, I'm Ben. And then started like, you didn't say anything about your experience. Or...
Well, yes. Mostly because I know I have a limited time to get everything done. And it was probably his thought,
and so did he. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. Would that be something? I mean, do you think? I don't know. If that's just something that I'm interested in as a therapist. Or Sarah said absolutely. I do for sure. Lego helped me with my PTSD. Yes, there's actually a lot of research about that. About using Lego for PTSD symptoms, for anxiety.
Unless your foot fell asleep and you fell on Lego.
Okay, but that's
it caused you
different.
PTSD.
That's completely different. But yeah, so I'm seriously considering like maybe
so between
learning a
now
little bit
and
more.
July 20, whatever it is next year, 23rd, you have a mock to build and a workshop to come up with.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do like a whole workshop. But I mean, even like doing the mosaic of Allie is helping me work through my grief of losing my dog.
You don't need to do a full workshop. You could just do
Well, I thought it would be fun.
like an hour talk of like,
Mrs. Dusty runs a Lego therapy thing. Really?
you gotta touch base.
Yeah.
Very
Really?
cool. Yeah.
I would be really,
You
really
guys are
interested
gonna have to
in
coordinate your
hearing about
Australia, America schedules.
Yes. I run a Lego hoarding house. I mean, so does he.
It's not hoarding. It's a halfway house for
wayward,
partially used parts.
Yes. But no, I seriously, Dusty, I would be really interested in hearing about what Mrs. Dusty does, because I have found that with my kids, like it's a really good way for them. First of all, everyone seems to really enjoy it. It's very rare to find a kid that doesn't like Lego,
or a person.
right?
Lego.
Yeah. But I also love this is some stuff. Studio was my entry point for building mocks, and it kept my mind from wandering. Yeah. Not sure what the success is with a Lego hoarding house is neat failure opposite. I don't know. I don't know what the success would be. What do you think, Ben?
What? Not sure what success is with a Lego hoarding house.
Yeah, would it be neat? If it's neat, is it a failure or?
If it's neat, then you don't have a hoarding house. You have a bricklink store.
Well, that's not necessarily true because hoarders can be neat with their it can be an organized. Oh, sorry.
You have a bricklink store.
I got all like.
No, you're right.
Clinical with it. But one of the things that I really like too, one of the things that was really great for me to see was all the little girls who were like super into like meeting the Lego master, specifically like Maya.
I'm her people.
This is my people. Yeah. Her people will talk to your people. Yeah. So seriously, if I could get some information, that'd be great.
She's available on Facebook and
Instagram. Yeah. Neat hoarders or collectors. There.
Yeah.
But I saw
hoarders who dust.
It was so great seeing like all the little girls like going up and talking to Sage and Maya and Rebecca, because I mean, and I know that we've got some girls on here, but in the 90s when I was growing up, girls didn't really play with Lego a lot, or at least where I grew up. It wasn't like a big hobby that girls had. A lot of guys had it, but a lot of girls didn't. So
they made spaceships and cars.
Yeah. So I love.
And if you're a girl who likes spaceships and cars, then you like Lego.
Yeah. So that's one of the things too that I talked about with like Krista and Marcella was like the representation, and same thing can be said for like Justin and John, like, or Anthony or Joe or whoever, like people who are not. Like, no offense, Ben, but cisgender's white,
middle-aged cis white male.
Yeah, to see that it's not just a hobby for that, like anybody can have a
German
hobby.
Boys.
Yeah, like anybody can have that hobby, and so
there's a great cartoon that I always think about when it comes to young girls in Lego, and it's these executives and these designers saying like, we need to have them. Have like fun things with animals, and we need to have them do like stuff around the house and stuff with being a vet or a doctor or something, or a teacher, something kind of traditionally female occupied, right? A lot of fantasy and stuff like that. And they had this little girl, and she goes, "This is what you need to do," and she takes the little hairpiece off a Lego figure and puts a ponytail on it and goes, "That's all you need to do."
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care what sets you make that thing, make the figure look like me, and then I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. But I think it's just really
Hello,
important.
Bricky Boy. How are you?
Do you know who that is?
No, I don't. First time person on
First
here.
time.
Thank you for visiting. I appreciate you coming by.
I'm a hoarder / collector spectrum, and it's fluid. I'm moving closer to collector this summer. I'm moving back to hoarder in a few months. Yeah, I'd say that you kind of go back and forth, Ben.
I am trying to move away from. I've removed some sets and taken them back to Bricks and Minifigs, but they're put together sets, so without minifigs or anything. So I'm trying to do. I'm trying to keep boxes now. Like build it once, keep the box nice, build it once on stream maybe, take it apart, put it all back in, and then immediately take it to Bricks and Minifigs and be like, I just wanted to build it, you know. Or take it apart into pieces that I can use faster. So doing well, thank you. It's 9:30 on a Thursday and I don't have to work tomorrow. So I am, and George is probably a little bit too, getting ready for, we have a lug meeting this weekend and Greater Austin Comic Con is this weekend, which like 4 of us are going to go do some Lego stuff.
About that.
Well,
Bricky Boy,
nobody here except for George is in Austin and Missy.
Bricky Boy said that he has a Lego City and he
Nice.
posts
Everybody
on
go
YouTube.
subscribe to Bricky Boy 2000. Lego cities are something I never really got into. I like getting individual spaceship sets. I have a lot of NASA sets around in Star Wars for the most part.
True, he does.
I have one table that's in the front of this room that's just the Venator and the shuttle on the plane. And I'm like, I don't know where else to put that, so I'm now officially out of space. So like when I get Soundwave in a month, I don't know where I'm going to put him. I think what's going to happen with Soundwave is I'm going to go sell the Globe and put Soundwave up there. So.
Wow, 87,000.
Oh, well, everybody go unsubscribe from Bricky Boy. He doesn't need it. He's obviously doing something right.
That's incredible. We try to be relaxing.
It's super chill. When Beth isn't here building, I'll usually be working in studio, designing stuff, or building my own mocks, occasionally building sets like this. I try to keep it low-key. Twice a week. Occasionally, once our dog has her cone off, you'll see a puppy.
Yeah, you can you grab her? Or no, she's sleeping.
Don't pick up a dog when they're sleeping.
Sleeping dogs lie.
But yeah, so like this Sunday I'll be at Comic-Con in Austin.
Yeah, Ben was like,
So-
do you want to do the stream on Sunday? I'm like, I know nothing. I barely know anything about Lego. I definitely know nothing about I'm just learning about Lego, and I know nothing about streaming.
Not together by yourself. That's what I was asking. Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Like, do you want it? And I'm like, I would accidentally be streaming like our entire day.
You
Like,
just
you
leave
know-
it. I've done that where I think I hit end stream and for whatever reason it doesn't tell YouTube that I'm done.
Uh-oh.
And I get a message on Discord from somebody who goes, hey man, it says you've been streaming for 7 hours. And I'm like, what?
Can people still hear?
No, because it's
Okay.
like, it's this weird thing where it goes to the end of the stream and then it just loops like the last 10 seconds.
Could you see the horror in my face?
Thanks.
Excellent.
Appreciate it.
Could you see the horror in my face? No, thinking that like everyone now could hear like our conversations.
Right.
From Australia.
Hey, we got 2 from Australia
Wow.
in here. Do you know Dusty? I say that like, you know who I haven't seen Dusty in a while, speaking of? Now I can't remember her name.
Full story, bro.
She was, well, I'm getting there.
I'm just kidding.
I'm trying to jog my own memory here.
Sorry.
Give me a half a second. It wasn't Benella Bricks. Maybe it was Benella. Sweet lady from Perth who did, usually it was my morning, so it was probably after work for her, but she did shift work, and she had the most infectious laugh, and the chat was just full of people trying to make her laugh because she couldn't stop and would just be like,
That's awesome.
just constantly laughing. God, what was her name? But I haven't seen her in forever. I used to love being in her chat room. Ruth.
Yeah.
Yes, Adora Build. That's it. I hope she's doing well. Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while. I know she was. I mean, I don't mean to put Juju out into the universe or anything, but I thought she was having trouble with work for some reason. Like the shift work she was doing was not conducive to doing Lego or something. She had been visited by her British niece. I don't know if she moved. Like, I have no idea, but yeah, it was definitely her. And all I did in the chat was try to make her laugh. And she kept calling the microfighters that I would make, the Star Wars microfighters, she called my little space planes. And so every time I was on there, I'm like,
precious. I'm going to start calling them that.
I was like, hey, Ruth, I'm going to start making some more space planes for you. And she would just cackle. And it wasn't a cackle. It was like a really like hearty, sweet laugh. And you just like, I'm going to laugh all morning. That's all I'm going to do. Eat breakfast and laugh. So
that's awesome.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, Miss Adora builds. I've been trying to watch a few more, like my TikTok has just blown up with Lego people. Like my algorithm has, after like 2 years, has finally went, oh, you like Lego people. And I'm like, duh. All I want off you TikTok is Lego and dog videos. That's it. That's all I want. The occasional Japanese dance craze. That's all I really care about.
I'm surprised just being around me, it hasn't turned into like...
Don't say it. Because my phone will hear you and then it'll...
People eating.
You like people
ASMR.
Eating? You like the people eating?
I like the crunch. I don't like the slurps. There's two different... But I'm a big ASMR person.
I like when little animals eat stuff.
Yes.
I like when little anteaters and porcupines and...
Well, that's because they look cute.
Crunch, crunch,
my
crunch,
favorite,
little chihuahuas.
My favorite, if you guys ever want to make yourself happy on a day...
she loves the Friends sets. That's right.
If you ever want to make yourself happy on a day when you're feeling sad, watch a Bye Brick Boy. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I do have one Sunday. Not this Sunday because I'm at the Comic-Con, but normally 8 p.m. Thursday Central Time in the U.S. and then Sunday 10 a.m. which may be more your speed. Sunday 10 a.m. Central, usually. And those are, again, chill, relaxing music, me talking with some coffee. I'll be designing a soccer stadium or something like that. So
maybe I'll
hope
be
you come
on
back. And thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. And yeah, you could be on more if you wanted to do some more stuff.
Maybe. I mean, I do have a bunch of stuff. Yeah, funny pet videos are always
That's all
good.
I
want. Fruit bats eating a banana.
Oh, goodness,
Super cute.
Fruit bats eating anything. My favorite are also the... I think one of my favorite videos of the past 10 years is the bats sleeping, but they're all hanging upside down, but they turned the camera around, and then they played some late 70s, early 80s wave music, and it looked like a goth club.
Yeah.
Because they're just kind of wavering a little bit because they're hanging there, but it looks like they're doing the goth dance and they're all wearing black. Oh my god, it's funny.
Okay, Ben, this is where I'm confused again.
Okay.
What's happening right here?
What do you mean what's happening?
Where does this supposed to go?
On this sub-assembly that you just made.
No.
Where does that piece go?
That piece go? Because it looks like it goes right here.
I like how you ask me where it goes and then you cover up the entire instructions and stuff with your hands.
Okay. Did I have something on wrong?
No, this is a sloped piece. Just think of it as a slope. Don't look at those things. Okay. And it's got 2 levels. And that's 2 levels.
Oh.
So it goes on like that.
Okay. See, this is why I need him here. Feel bad whoever's telling us that we were laughing so hard at funny pet videos late at night. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do that a lot. I love funny. Are you familiar with Rockstar? Rockstar is my favorite.
And we have a good natured sleeping or laying butt to butt in bed with our phones, and then we reach over and go, look at this, look at this. And she looks at reels and
on Facebook because I'm an old lady.
And Instagram.
Because I don't
and
know
I'm
how
looking
to
at
use
TikTok. And so she shows me something like, yeah, I saw that 6 months ago when I was on TikTok. But
listen.
Take care, Mac Ops. See you later.
Bye. So Rockstar, do you want to describe Rockstar?
Unless they were saying bye to Brick Boy. Rockstar is a hilarious black comedian voice that is voicing dogs. And it's just like the video will be a human talking to their animal, and the animal's not really talking, but then, or not usually a human talking to them, but then
sometimes
the voiceover is like
it's so
saying stuff.
cute.
One of my favorites of his is there's like a corgi. It was 2 corgis, like a fat one and then a kind of an anxious one, and they're at the top of the stairs, and you can hear one of the humans go, "Hey, it's time to go," or something like that, and the one corgi's sitting there, and you just hear one corgi running back and forth in front of the stairs, and all you hear is, "You gonna talk to me like that? I'll tell you what, I'm gonna keep running." Just back and forth, and it's so funny.
So cute.
I can't believe he touched my paw. You know.
It's so funny. Water got on my phones and said bye.
Well, soak it in rice and tell it hello. Yeah, Rockstar's pretty good.
Yeah, I love him.
I feel like my algorithm has moved away from funny videos, and it's a lot of just people looking at their phone telling me stuff. Here's what I think. Here's what happened to my day. I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want that.
I get a lot of so I looked at Sarah.
Oh, Sarah.
I saw Sarah's, and I thought for a second there it said Starburns, which I don't know if you guys.
Shut up, Starburns.
I don't know if you guys watch. He's not talking to you, Sarah. I don't know if you guys ever watch Community, but there's a character called Starburns, and I was like, "There's someone." I'm like, "Oh no, that's Sarah." I think you guys are cute too. Please tell me you kept the flying.
No, I kept it. I put it in front of my. Where did I put it? I put it somewhere. Yeah, I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere around
So,
here.
Sarah, I'm going to find you if you're on Instagram.
No, I'm keeping that one.
I just realized I said that very threateningly. I'm going to find you. No, I'm going to see if I can find you on Instagram.
She's going to find you.
No, or Facebook. And, yeah, we need to hang out sometime.
There it is. It's right behind Beth. Duck your head. Moon car.
So, Sarah, how into Lego are you? Is this something that you guys... that you like kind of got into because of George, or something that you always liked, or are you just kind of getting into it? Where are you in your Lego journey?
That's a great question.
I think I'm a therapist. I ask all the good questions.
Well, I would hope so.
Yes. Like the flying car set quite a bit. Just not enough to send points. Would you estimate it costs?
It is a. Should have got the other side off of that. It is 200 pieces. Yeah, $25. There's nothing really. There are a couple pieces on here that are kind of unique. The helmet pieces for the minifigs are pretty good. Newish. The colors are all kind of newish. But most of these aren't like super stylized. There's no stickers. So yeah, $20-$30 probably. The problem is, you can't get it in the store, so there's limited quantity of it, and somebody has to have spent their insider bucks on it. So
Relevancy is currency.
that's Mayo. He says that every time he logs on. Hello, Mayo. How are you? Mayo's also from Australia.
Hi, Mayo. Wow, lots of Australian
Yep.
viewers.
It's the perfect time shift. Like, we're getting them in the morning, and when I'm in the morning, we're getting them at evening. It's the Brits it's Europe that we can't really get.
Wow.
Because every time I'm on, they're either in the middle of tea time or they're asleep.
Okay, what's happening here? Let's see. Good morning, Mayo, I think.
So this Sunday I won't be on because I'll be at the Comic-Con, but next Thursday, is Thursday? I think I'll be okay Thursday next week. Yeah. I was going to say, because Tuesday and Thursday next week is the MLS All-Stars, and we'll be going to that. We've got one of our Austin FC players, the goalie. We had 2 players in it because the host city gets a couple players. So we had a goalie and our expensive center, but he got hurt. So now we just have the goalie. But the goalie's an all-star anyway. He may have been nominated if we're in a different city. But Thursday I should be back so I can finish Chopper, and then maybe we'll jump into studio for a bit and work on some stuff in studio. I'm trying to think of what else I want to do before next year. Like I kind of want to do more mocks next year, but
Ben at 950 scrubs.
Subs.
Sorry, I'm half asleep.
I don't want no scrubs.
I'm at 1,000. We're all winning. Yes, winners. I didn't know you had that many subs. Look at you.
I have 949.
Nice.
Maybe it ticked up to 950. Maybe that Blocky Kid or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
Hit 950. At 1,000, I have a giveaway. So tell all your friends. I have all 4 of these guys. All 4 of these. I got extra. Ben called me scrubs. Ben don't like no scrubs. Scrubs do nothing. How does that song go? I don't want no scrubs.
I don't want no scrubs.
She's on hiatus. Okay.
Yeah. I like my subs with extra cheese.
Yeah, so at 1,000 or approaching 1,000, I'll do a giveaway. Just for fun, I got, truth be told, as a lug ambassador, we would get employee gifts every year. And for the last couple of years, we got kind of cool sets, right? This year, they sent us sets. They just sent us a couple regular sets. I don't even remember what they were. That's how memorable. And usually you get a letter that says, hey, thank you for doing what you do. We couldn't have done it, you're a great part of the community, blah, 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 blah. We didn't even get that. It was just a shipping label and some sets we could have bought in the store. And I had them all. So I was like, well, crap. So they're going to a better home, somebody who could use them. Everybody in here belongs to the Build fan club.
Thanks, Sarah.
You're doing fine.
All right. Wow.
You got 10 minutes to finish that dog.
Let's all individualize. All right. So I'm probably not going to finish the last dog.
Let's not let's all, yeah. You're not going to finish that last dog?
I could try. Do you think I can do it?
Not in 10 minutes. I couldn't even do it in 10 minutes. You do whatever you want. We can be done for all you care.
I mean...
I've cut stuff short before if I'm not feeling it. This is a good stopping time.
No, I'm not saying I'm not feeling it.
This is perfect
I'm just saying
time.
I feel bad I didn't finish it.
You can finish it anytime you want. Next time she'll be building or start building the Emerald City.
Yes. But
that'll be fun.
That's going to be fun, but that'll take a few.
Yeah, that'll be a good couple streams worth.
Miss Ben. Is that me? Am I Miss Ben?
I can't tell with Cliff sometimes. I can't tell if he misses me or if I'm now Miss Ben.
10-minute challenge.
Yeah, it's Beth and Miss Ben.
So you're not going to be streaming Sunday morning?
No, I'm not streaming Sunday morning because I won't be here. Uh-oh, we may be buffering here in a second. Perfect time to call the stream. Because YouTube has decided that we've had enough fun for the night. Yeah, I'll be at the Greater Austin Comic Con for about 3 hours, and then I got to rush down to the Lego meeting for 2, and then I got to rush back to the Comic Con and break everything down.
On Sunday.
But Saturday, if you want to come out, I'll be there all day, probably, until 7 o'clock, at which point we're taking our friend out drinking.
Yes.
Because it was his birthday that he doesn't want to celebrate.
Right. But we're going to make him.
Yeah, we're buffering. Sorry about that. I don't know how to control that. I have no power to make that go away.
Aw, thanks. We're awesome.
Everyone is awesome.
Everyone is awesome.
Everyone is awesome.
Oh, wait, we can't sing that, can we? Are you going to get...
Everyone is awesome. Everyone is awesome. There was a survey that went out. I hope everybody got it. I think it may have been, it was from the Women's Brick Initiative. So I hope everybody in the lugs and everything got it about LGBTQ representation in Lego. So if you didn't, make sure you grab that. And if you didn't get it and want it, let me know and I'll post it in Discord or something.
Sarah, I'm going to find you.
I will find you, no matter what occurs.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, so I won't see you Sunday, but I'll see you Thursday. It may just be me. She usually works until 8:30 or 9.
Yeah, but
so it's hard to...
might be able to... Because I don't think I have anyone. I think my 7 o'clock has changed, so
okay.
I might be able to do it. If you're okay with me.
Yeah, so we can do maybe Thursday nights with you and Sunday nights.
So Sarah's answering